Why, good evening, you beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day thus far. Now, the most important thing about tonight is had a little bit of a change up in the title because I find it more appropriate to say that the skill you're going to be diving deep into is falling into peace. Now, falling inwards into peace is something that is kind of spiritual in a sense that it's paradoxical because you're not really falling into anything. It's more of that cessation and unfolding into your natural beingness. It's your base state. And again, that's the goal tonight, is to teach you really how to always tap into the radiating source of light and love that is your peace. That is you. Now, you may experience peace and calm and harmony, but just remember, it's an aroma of what you are. We're tapping into ourselves, known as falling into stillness. It's a little special. So go ahead and take a deep breath. And as you exhale, relax your jaw. Everything tonight is very guided. So if you feel more comfortable, I recommend you lie down on the floor. And if you feel that you can get really relaxed, effortlessly relaxed, go ahead and sit in a comfortable position of your choosing. When you hear the three taps of the bell, allow yourself to take a deep breath in. And as you release your exhale, chant a powerful Om. When the sound of your own voice fades, simply listen to the silence. Listen to the words you hear, and allow life to express itself as if you're watching a movie. Sit back and relax within yourself. And with this next breath and tap, breathe in a radiant gold light. And with this final tap of the bell, shift your attention to the fading sound of the bell ringing. And as it shifts into silence, build your own image of your aura, of an energy field, a sphere of light engulfing your entire body. And as these rays of light shine and shimmer around us, the color transforms itself to a radiant gold. Like shimmering glitter, our aura dances around us like the ocean tides, like the swirls of a flame. Immersed in this golden light, like a child in the womb, each breath we breathe, we draw in more of that golden color into our lungs. And as we exhale, that energy dissipates into the rest of the body, filling up each and every cell. Take a deep breath in of this golden light. and focus on your toes. Imagine them glowing radiantly. And as you exhale, that light fades and they relax. Again, each breath we draw in, we move higher and higher on the body, the top of the foot, the bottom of your soles. Each exhale releases the tension. Again, breathing in, the ankles relax. Continue to breathe, relaxing the leg from the bottom of the calf all the way to the knee. Envision the knee to the hip. Again, the quads and the hamstrings. Breathe in that love, that light. And as you exhale, allow it to relax. With both legs relaxed again, now envision the golden light immersing, radiating from both legs, filling each and every cell with that love, with that power of healing. And as you exhale, the lower body flows with energy. Taking a deep breath, we fill up our hips. Again, like you're pouring water into a glass, this golden color and light shines from the body. And as you exhale, you release the tension from it. Your next breath fills up the entirety of the stomach, of the gut, of the lungs, and of the chest, shining a radiant gold. And as you exhale, you feel the energy flowing through and around you effortlessly. Bringing your attention to the fingertips, envisioning all 10 digits glowing with that light. And as the golden color fades as you exhale, you continue to climb higher on the knuckles in the hand, to the back of the hand and the palms themselves. Releasing all tension, move higher to the forearm, from the wrist to the elbow, drawing in that golden light and releasing it back into this sphere, this aura, this womb of healing love. From the elbows all the way to the shoulder, imagine your arms glowing and radiating again. And as you exhale, from the shoulders and the neck down, you feel at peace. The body feels calm. And as you continue to breathe, every vertebrae in the spine relaxes as we climb higher to the neck, to the base of the skull, eventually immersing the entirety of the skull itself. In that golden light, drawing a deep breath as you radiate. And as you exhale, release all tension in the neck and the head, the mouth, the jaw, the eyes, the ears. And with our next breath together, envision each and every cell in your body, every strand of hair, even the clothes on your skin if necessary, shining and glowing that radiant golden color. And as you breathe in, you become brighter and brighter. And the light remains even in your exhale. Again, take a deep breath, envisioning yourself filling up with golden light, radiating golden, loving light. And with your exhale, simply let the breath drop away. as your radiant shine lasts and remains. And one more deep breath here again as you shine and radiate that golden loving hue. Allow the breath to drop away naturally and simply observe. For it's here we understand the depths and potential of meditation. For most see it as an act of concentration or focus. But in truth, it is learning to let go. It's a cessation. It's allowing yourself to simply be freely as you are. And just as the mountaintop, there are many paths to get there. None greater than the power of the breath and the utilization of your own imagination. The true purpose of the tool itself. To provide opportunity for yourself. Using your own imagination, your inner sight. Again, focus on the sphere of light around your body, engulfing it in this golden color. Simply recognizing this within yourself connects it with the reality of your energy field already existing. And it's here we come to understand a deeper meaning to the sense of the aroma of your pure being. As each of us is an expression and manifestation of light and love. The energy in which you experience yourself, the peace in which we perceive, is but the light of our own consciousness, the nature of our very being. And when we let go, when we relax, and simply allow everything to be, life unfolds. Your experience unfolds. And it's in this lack of intimacy with the reactionary states that we experience and perceive a space within the space within. And it's in that distinction and knowing of otherness, of hearing and seeing and perceiving life from the position of the experiencer and knower of it, that enables us to even perceive the peace we radiate. And it's in that effortlessness of allowing yourself to be, this cessation of doing, and allowing life to unfold, that brings us to the doorstep, to the truth we've always been looking for outside of ourselves. It's the love we feel shining, radiating from us in our hearts with love. And it's that same portal and gateway that connects each of us with bridges of compassion and understanding. We know it is peace because of the things we've heard and experiences of tension. But just as we experience it energetically, physically, mentally, our tensions in life are simply the overabundance, the attachment, the many things that take us away from being loving in the purest sense of what love is: open. And it's in that same understanding we can see the relaxation of breath, the relaxation of letting go in and of itself is an act of love. For it's a love of life, where you allow it to be. And it's here we come back to understand the peace that we had when we were children, because we weren't so caught up in doing. And we must understand there's a difference between acting and living and experiencing and carrying out the creations of our own mind and delusions. So again, allow yourself to come back to know this color of creation, of healing, of change and transformation, of the golden light that always radiates from you. For you are that light of love. Envision that sphere of golden light around you, using your imagination, or if able to visualize with your eyes open. Look and see the color. See the space around you with a lens of gold. Just as if you're opening your eyes underneath the water, everything you see, including yourself, is masked in the radiant glimmer of the stars. Just as if you were dipped in gold itself, you yourself are the divine light in not only my life, but in all lives. Come to know the innate peace within you by letting go of everything you hold on to outside of you. Come to find and discover the peace that radiates from you when you let go of being entertained by everything within you. For our peace is a radiation of our love. And fundamentally, it's in this moment of experiencing we come to firsthand know what love means in action. Simply being as you are. And just as your love provides the space for growth, for healing, for communication, holding a space of love for yourself enables you to fall back into the peace that you are. Envision yourself immersed in that sphere of golden light. And with your next 3 breaths, as you inhale, Envision not only your body, but the entire sphere around you shining with light. Each exhale, like fanning a flame, you get brighter and brighter. Every breath builds upon the last in the intensity of your shine. And finally, here, your inhale sends your light all around until your golden color engulfs the globe, holding a space for love, not only for yourself, but for all of life and all of life in which you are connected with. And as you exhale, your light remains, spreading out your love to the world around and remaining that steady light of love as you always are. When you hear the next tap of the bell, take a deep and loving breath. And as you exhale, release that and with your golden voice, your vibrations resonate throughout the universe to create that sphere of light and love, to be your protective shield, so you may always remain in the peace you always are. And that you keep your attention and your heart affixed to the truth within yourself. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. Oh, love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me this evening. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. But most importantly, just remember that this piece never leaves you. It is you. I think that's the coolest thing about life is the more we unfold and the more we let go of, the more we receive and are graced by life. And yeah. Oh, I love that. I gotta repeat that. G, get real low, bro. Like, so such a relief to realize we can just lay down our burden of worry and trust and believe in our higher self to bring about creation in accordance with the divine will of God. Facts. And I think that's the coolest thing to, touch on is that everything in this world that we experience is a play of itself. One cannot understand itself without an understanding of otherness, which is where we come into play. We're all cells of the one, and as you are life itself, you are, I guess you could say, a part of this intricate game of hide and seek, if that makes sense. Because this whole time we're really trying to seek for what we really are, who we really are, and we live it out by coming to grab a little bit of piece of that answer from each person. We come to understand more about ourselves through coming to understand more about each other. And there's nothing more important than really diving and tapping into that stuff right now. Oh, I appreciate you, Gabriel. You're the truth, bro. Real recognizes real. And, it's the love and light is always appreciated, especially during times when, there's a lot of tensions and unknowns and uncertainties going on in the world. So it's more important now than ever to always really remind yourself of the strength you have to anchor back and to remain in that peace. And the cool thing is about life is you can kind of have the peace and kind of the remembrance of, what you experience and that golden color and just breathing all that in. You can do that all the time. And it's about 90% of your focus could be on that. And you only really need 10% to live and do the things you do most of the time. That's the kind of trick about this sit down practice of meditation, is really carrying it out into the real world, quote unquote, and experiencing it, applying what you literally just lived through into the future, into the every reoccurring moment we call now, and just keep on adding. And this is how we build, this is how we go forward. And the biggest spiritual gains aren't made in like one aha moment. They build up to things like that. You have your peaks and you come back down, but like it's something to recognize that the peace within yourself is ever present. It never leaves you. It's just, what are you willing to let go of to really remain into it? Do you want to go off into this personhood daydream? Do you want to run off into the expression, the reaction, or you want to just take that breath, remind yourself of your awesomeness and your divinity, and the fact that you are a god and goddess of creation, and that you manifest your life and your experience, and you give the will and authority of any disturbance to exist within you. So when you allow yourself to really see things for what they are, recognize it's the namaste about the divine within you. You're going through your own stuff in life. We're all doing it. I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm just going to live my experience and respect yours. You recognize that being calm is a superpower. It's something similar to what Bruce Lee said. And that's where you really level up and transcend into this just different level of consciousness and existence, because you realize how much effort it takes to play that game of personhood and ego and reacting and all that other stuff, of overthinking things and assuming and creating these dramas and plays in our head using the imagination rather than just being present and experiencing life. And you realize it's just like when you're in the flow of being in the zone, or even when you're playing and having fun, that the mind, the emotions, the sensations of body, they're secondary. They silence themselves when you are fully here to play. So remember that peace radiates from you, and remain in it always, because you are it. And I hope you really tapped into that tonight. So with the fruit of knowledge, offer you a seed. And in that seed, may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow. And in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you, and I love you so much. Thank you guys for your comments. They mean a lot. And most importantly, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Make sure you share, and I'll see you Sunday. Tap in. It's going to be a good one. Take care. Peace.